sick of this shit. I'm sick of all the bullshit happening in this community. This used to be a goddamn community of gamers, nerds, kids that got bullied, kids that got fucked with, kids that resorted to the gaming world because the real world was too fucking hard, too shitty, too lonely, too sad and depressing. Now it's ran by the fucking goddamn same sluts that rejected us, the same sluts that chose the goddamn fucking cool kids over us, the same sluts that are coming into our community, taking the money, taking the subs, the same way they did back in the day. Fuck that. I am the goddamn fucking reality check.
Trainwrecks is a streamer on Twitch, and this was him expressing his frustration over what seems like an invasion of cam girls onto the popular live streaming site. This rant got so viral that a number of popular outlets reported on the situation and the drama surrounding it. Not long after making these comments, Trainwrecks was banned for 5 days off of Twitch. Incidentally, around the same time, a girl streamer named NyakJ got banned for pretending to masturbate on stream, but only for 24 hours. This incident seemed to confirm what Train was saying all along in the eyes of many Twitch users, and it caused a lot of uproar that went way beyond just Twitch. People all over Twitter and social media, as well as the outlets that reported on the situation, were citing misogyny and harassment against women as the main issues here, and others were claiming that these cam girls were taking over the website. But the truth is that both sides are missing the main point here, which I'm going to explain. Cam girls, also known as booby streamers, also known as titty streamers, also known as $5 for my Snapchat, have been a thing on Twitch for a while now, and it's an issue that has come and gone throughout the years. However, with the introduction of the IRL and creative sections, it's become a much more prevalent topic. It's incredibly common to see clips like this show up on livestream Phill every now and then, with people calling into question why this is allowed to go on and why these streamers are not banned. Things were sort of coming to a head even before Trainwrecks got banned. These types of clips were becoming more and more common, at least to those paying attention, and it started to become a real issue for a lot of viewers who were starting to question the direction the site was taking. For the most part, Trainwrecks was just saying what everyone else was already thinking, but with one crucial error. He claimed that these girl streamers were stealing viewers from other streamers, and the white knights across the internet came out in full force and jumped at this point, proclaiming that these sexualized girl streamers do not steal viewers from others. You had May cosplayer Jessie Cox writing an essay on how this was just not the case. First off, this is factually wrong. There is zero evidence to support a person who watches one streamer would instead watch you if their favorite didn't exist. Streaming is a personality-based business. While a search for a game might be the gateway, it's the personality of the streamer that keeps them. Oh yeah, it's definitely the personality that keeps the viewers of streams like this or this watching and donating to the streamer. All personality.
Our trap's gay. Our trap's gay.
This is also a similar point that a streamer named Ninja made in a Twitter video.
If they're in a female streamer stream because she's got big tits or she's gorgeous or whatever, they're there for that reason. So if she's not there, they're not gonna come to fucking Joe Schmo who's playing, who sucks at a game or something. You know what I mean? Like,
now, these people aren't technically wrong, but they all are completely missing the point. Look, the problem isn't that these girl streamers are stealing viewers from others per se, but rather that by allowing these sexualized streams to continue, Twitch is changing the dynamic of their site. You see, Twitch started out as a site primarily focused on live streaming gameplay, and then it evolved into gameplay plus IRL and creative. And not so far down the road, it's going to turn into softcore chatterbait if things continue the way they are. What I mean by this is that if Twitch does not have any hardline rules in place to prevent girl streamers, or guys, from selling sex, then that will be a big part of what users go to the site for, and it will become a part of the site's identity. In fact, both Ninja and Jessie Cox basically supported my point by saying that viewers of these sexualized girl streamers would never watch other streamers anyways.
they're not gonna come to fucking Joe Schmo who's playing, who sucks at a game or something.
And that's exactly the problem. These types of streamers bring in a demographic that is completely different from what the rest of Twitch is catered towards. Now, that's not a problem per se. I mean, if you're fine with Twitch being a more sexualized site and catering to that audience, then it's not a problem for you. But it should at least be understandable that a lot of gamers do not want that to happen. Regarding Twitch's enforcement of the rules, this is something that has always been an issue. In fact, the direction the site goes and the type of platform it becomes is way more determined by the rules and their enforcement than by the streamers who take advantage of them. At the end of the day, these girls are doing what any other guy would do if they were in the same situation, hustling for their business, even if that means sexualizing themselves for viewers. So again, I don't blame the girls in all of this, per se. In Twitch's own terms of service, it states that, quote, inappropriate broadcaster behavior and attire, nudity, and conduct involving overtly sexual behavior and or attire are prohibited. Yet, there is huge gray area as to what exactly constitutes overtly sexual behavior.
And I know so many people have a problem with this. Like, they have such a huge problem with realizing that what I do is allowed on Twitch. It's like, they can't fucking fathom the fact that someone can wear a low-cut shirt in the fucking 21st century and use it to their advantage.
Pink Sparkles, a popular and controversial girl streamer, had a discussion with another streamer, Destiny, in which she basically admitted that in her discussions with Twitch staff, they told her that she was in a gray area with the rules, but she was allowed to be, which makes no fucking sense and sounds totally unprofessional.
And they've even told me, like, I'm kind of in the gray area, I suppose. One time they actually told me that I'm not allowed to do squats for bits, which, to be perfectly honest, I don't really understand that because I'm allowed to do squats for subs.
Well, there you have it. We seem to have found the line. I guess it's not a gray area after all. You see, if you squat in a sexual way for bits, that's not allowed. Of course not. That's what they do on trashy sites like MyFreeCams or Chatterbait. But you can squat for subs. That's a lot more respectable and classy, obviously. Beyond just catering to their viewers on streams, a lot of these cam girls also provide benefits to their viewers in other ways, if they are willing to pay, of course. These include things like Patreon and Snapchat, which for the right price can net you the types of lewd pictures and clips that Twitch won't allow. In fact, one streamer even sold her used panties before. It really is kind of a genius way to hustle money out of viewers, and while you may not like it, remember, the onus is kind of on Twitch to enforce the rules and prevent this if that's what they want. And if you're a donator to one of these streamers expecting to get that same kind of attention in real life, this is most likely how it will play out.
Eyeballed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Show banner? Okay.
Where I think a lot of people miss the mark on this is when they cite the harassment women face as a response to people being frustrated over the sexualization of the site, when in reality these two things are not mutually exclusive. Streamer Kelly Jean says, titty streamers causing harm to kids, zero evidence. Global harassment of female streamers, consistent daily evidence. Which one was the problem again? Harassment is something every big streamer faces. It's not just exclusive to girl streamers, and it's certainly not just exclusive to more sexual streamers. Harassment is an issue, but depending on how you want the future of the site to be, cam girls and the sexualization of Twitch can also be an issue. Renee, a streamer on Twitch, says, if all the titty streamers were gone tomorrow, does anyone really think shitty people would stop degrading and insulting women? Well, probably not, but that has nothing to do with the core issue here, which is the selective enforcement of the rules on Twitch's part and the direction the site is going with these types of cam girl streams. Also, speaking of respecting women and not degrading them, if anything, cam girls who are only interested in selling sex lower the standards and make it harder for more for reserved girls to make it by genuinely playing games and being themselves. There are plenty of girls who are not trying to sell sex, aren't trying to milk their viewers, and aren't trying to skirt the rules of Twitch. Yet, arguably, they are affected the most by these camgirl types. And some of them have actually voiced their frustration in regards to the sexualization of Twitch. It's not at all an issue of misogyny or harassment. Although those things do go on, that is a separate issue from the sexualization of the site with the loosely enforced and very vague rules. And for the guys out there that are okay with this sexualization of the site, okay with these loosely enforced rules, and okay with the direction that the site is heading, all I have to say is, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I'll rub my nipples. There you go. Rub my nipples for free. I'll take $20, please. I'll take $20, please.